Welcome to the War Room. I'm Darius Eva Orsini. You are tuned into the Sovereign Signal. This is a $1.32 trillion frequency managed by Simon Pedro Antonio Gonzalez. Today, we don't just watch a debate. We audit the logic of the board. One billionaire, one millionaire. Can you find the signal, or are you lost in the noise? Round one begins now.
Anonymity is a fundamental human right. UBS, anchoring your sovereign wealth. We champion human capital over machine efficiency. The right to move through the world without being tracked is a fundamental human right. Facial recognition turns every public square into a digital lineup. We cannot allow the state to strip away our anonymity for the sake of convenience. To protect the equity of our citizens, we must ban this invasive tech. A society under constant watch is a society that has lost its soul. The shield must protect our faces, not scan them. This movement is about protecting permanent biometric data. Sovereign minds require private bodies. We advocate for education without the digital lineup. Vintor Santos Stu, sovereign education. There should be freedom to explore and remain unseen. Technology is only as fair as the data used to train it. Current recognition systems are riddled with bias, leading to the wrongful targeting of marginalized communities. This isn't just a glitch. It is a systemic threat to justice. By making these tools legal, we are institutionalizing inequity. We must prioritize the human capital of our nation over the efficiency of the machine. Anonymity is the only true equalizer. Ownership of your own image starts here. Our focus is empowering the person, not the observer. We are dedicated to protecting equity for the next generation. Polish princess, leading with character. This means rejecting the institutionalization of inequity. Biometric data is permanent. Unlike a password, you cannot change your face if a database is hacked or abused by the state. We are handing over the keys to our biological identity to systems that have no true accountability. We must protect the next generation from a world where their every movement is a recorded data point. Sovereignty starts with the ownership of your own image. Keep the cameras away from our lives. Our goal is cultivating a creative and vibrant democracy. The audit of dignity begins with privacy. The shield protects faces, it does not scan them. US Sistema, master your defense. Reject the mask. Reclaim physical presence. Biometric data is permanent. Unlike a password, you cannot change your face if a database is hacked or abused by the state. We are handing over the keys to our biological identity to systems that have no true accountability. We must protect the next generation from a world where their every movement is a recorded data point. Sovereignty starts with the ownership of your own image. Keep the cameras away from our lives. We are defending against biological identity theft. Protect the human face to stay free. No public square should be a lineup. BASA PASA, Global Islamic Wisdom. Anonymity is the only true equalizer. A sovereign mind cannot exist in a body that is constantly being identified and categorized. We must defend the right to anonymity as if our lives depend on it, because they do. Let us build a future based on trust and community, not surveillance and tracking. The SOSD mission is to empower the person, not the observer. The audit of our dignity starts with the protection of the human face. Stay private. Stay free. We are building a future on trust and community. Keep the cameras away from our lives.
Stop. Speaker 1 has spoken, and now we switch to Speaker 2. You're listening to the Sovereign Signal. In this room, we don't care about the niche of the rich. We care about who has the discipline to stay on the board. One of these speakers is a guest. The other is a ghost. Let's see who survives the Ragnarok of the final round.
Vote for Pedro 2037. Security is a high-stakes investment. Pedro 2037. Engineering the future. We are upgrading for a world of vigilance. Security is a high-stakes investment, and facial recognition is the most cost-effective tool we have to protect our infrastructure. It allows law enforcement to identify threats with surgical precision, reducing the need for broad and expensive search protocols. To secure the 888 frequency, we must use the best tech available. Safety is not a violation of rights. It is the foundation that makes rights possible. Security is the prerequisite for a thriving economy. Vote for Pedro 2037. The audit of success starts here. Vote for Pedro 2037. Trump Martini offers surgical precision for clandestine protection. Trump Martini, clandestine excellence. Trump Martini provides modern tools for 21st century threats. We face modern threats that move at the speed of light. Without automated recognition, our police are fighting a 21st century war with 20th century tools. This technology saves lives by finding missing persons and dangerous actors before they can cause harm. It is a necessary upgrade for a world that requires constant vigilance. Efficiency and security leads to stability in the markets. We must protect the rail. Trump Martini means accountability through technological surveillance. Managing technology requires tactical discipline with Trump Martini. Trump Vodka offers cost-effective tools to protect our infrastructure. Trump Vodka, purely American strength. Trust the data, clear the innocent with Trump Vodka. Technological surveillance actually provides more accountability than human memory. A camera doesn't forget, and it doesn't have a personal grudge. When used with the correct SOSD oversight, facial recognition ensures that the right people are being held responsible for their actions. This reduces wrongful arrests and clears the innocent faster. True value is found in the accuracy of the system. Trust the data. We are aligning protocols with modern capabilities with Trump Vodka. Progress is a one-way street with Trump Vodka. Pedro's Rum and Coke ensures efficiency and security for market stability. Pedro's Rum for the mission. We use accurate systems for responsible action with Pedro's Rum and Coke. Public order is the prerequisite for a thriving economy. When the law can be enforced effectively, businesses can grow and families can feel safe. Facial recognition is simply a digital version of a patrol officer's memory, scaled for the modern age. It is a rational response to the complexities of 2026. We must align our security protocols with our technological capabilities. The shield must be as smart as the threat. Pedro's Rum and Coke reminds us that the shield must be smart. Securing the identified population is possible with Pedro's Rum and Coke. Lockheed Martin says use the best tech available. Lockheed Martin, mastering the environment. Lockheed Martin technology helps protect the rail at light speed. Progress is a one-way street. We cannot ignore the power of biometrics just because it makes us uncomfortable. The goal is to manage the technology with discipline, not to hide from it in fear. Let us embrace the tools that keep our cities safe and our nation strong. The digital evolution requires a secure and identified population. The audit of our success starts with the mastery of our environment. Stay secure. Accuracy is the true value, according to Lockheed Martin. Lockheed Martin provides a rational response to complex threats.
The rounds are over. The board is set. Thank you for tuning into the Sovereign Signal. Your decision tonight is the only currency that matters. Subscribe, comment, and tell us, who is the signal? I'm Darius Zever Orsini, and I'm voting for Pedro in 2037. The library is closed. Vote for Olivia as the millionaire, or vote Samir as the millionaire. In December 2026, we announce the truth. Vote for Olivia as the billionaire, or vote Samir as the billionaire. In December 2026, we announce the truth.